We are back with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and I am going to preface this by saying I am a little under the weather, but I want to get into this because we're so close and it doesn't help me just laying in bed all day. So, into dressing we go. Citadel. This is going to be dialogue, if I'm not mistaken. A good amount of dialogue, most likely. Darshlinda, Strangehold. Commander, the supply situation is still critical. I'm doing all I can to find extra rations. Several caravans are already on their way, but this is reality here and now. We can't feed our entire army. Until our shipments get here, we'll have to cut rations. Who exactly will have to tighten their belts is for you to decide. I will proceed with caution and reduce everyone's provisions equally so as not to provoke any conflict. There's still going to be discontent, so we'll need some fierce agitation in the ranks. We'll tell the soldiers that the situation is about to improve, yet this is most likely a lie, but it's for their own good. What's there to think about? The strong and the capable get full rations, the rest get half. When the hungry riots begin, we'll have the good fighters on our side and the bad ones on the other. Makes sense, no? It is the duty of the strong to watch over the weak and not just on the battlefield. Above all others, we must feed those who might not make it through. We must feed those who might not make it through this time of hunger. The strong will endure even on short rations. If we must cut rations, then we'll do it, but we won't lie about it. We'll tell the troops that things are bad and may become worse in the future. Then we'll see who's here for the food and who's came to fight for the crusade. That's a good idea. And who came to fight for the crusade. Where did this threat of hunger come from? Things were fine before. They were, while Mendef was stable. But when Her Majesty departed for Is, things became But when Her Majesty departed for Is, things began gradually to slide towards chaos. And now they're all the way there. We can't provide for ourselves, we can't grow anything on this land, and we can't breed any cattle. All our food comes from a single source, Mendel's military warehouse. And with every passing day, we're seeing less food and more warning signs. Or like the suggestions. Usually, the soldiers in our army are all different. Some are stronger, some are weaker. Surely the strong will want to share their provisions when they're more fragile comrades. They're healthy and resilient. They'll persevere, but the weak, they might die of hunger. That way will be fair, right? Dream on. If we treat our strongest troops like that, they'll just take off and we'll be left with the wimps. Or worse, they'll stay and take their rations by force. Who's gonna stop them? Your scrawny friends, would you? My vast life experience says the kicks of a hungry mob are very painful. So when your troops rise up over this food shortage, and it's gonna happen, believe you me, I'd rather be guarded by the bravest and the toughest warriors than look through the window at them leading the rebellion. Which is why we better feed the meanest ones first, and as for the rest, But we're responsible for all the soldiers who have entrusted their lives to us, not only for the strongest. But you're only trying to focus on the weakest. So, Judge Linda, I suggest we cut everyone's rations harshly. We'll save some provisions in case there's a problem with new deliveries. And we'll have to fight the lack of food with campaigning. Just hold a little longer, our brave crusaders. Such is the price of victory and so on. It's vile, but what else can we do? If you tell them the truth, there'll be a panic and we'll lose the army. Well, damn everyone. It must be great to be able to live on propaganda. Clearly, I've spent my life learning the wrong stuff, so what's your suggestion, Lan? Everyone will join the effort to conserve as much food as possible. We'll tell it like it is. It stinks today, and it's going to get worse tomorrow. Whoever refuses to suffer through hunger, cold, and danger with us is free to go. The rest will grit their teeth and hold on. We've been through a lot, and we're going to make it through this too. I knew Woodruff would have something to say. And who's going to stay in the army after a speech like that? Nobody with a brain in their heads. That's who. You know who I haven't seen around? Fighters who can live on thin air. Not wrong. Okay. We're not doing Woodruff or Rochelaise. So if we do Woodruff, the Spellcasters Lodge and main halls provide 30% more recruitment, and the archery and main barracks provide 20% less. Is the Rochelaise the opposite? Main barracks, basically. And Dorchlinda. Wait, I'll do this my way. Nobody's gonna battle on an empty stomach. Everyone gets the same food as before. That's a bad choice. Dorchlinda. Propaganda instead of bread. Land. Units increased by 25. Recruitment growth for mythic units increased by 25%. Recruitment growth for trainable units reduces by 15. Land, tell the soldiers that we have trials and scarcity ahead of us. That only those who are most loyal to the crusade remain. I don't know. This is gonna suck. I don't care about the morale that much. I do, but we really don't want anyone to go hungry. But it's a war. Land. Good. I don't want to fight alongside anyone who's scared of a bit of hunger. Honey's nothing compared to demons. Commander, this crisis will be over soon, one way or another. If you've done things right, I'll assemble this council again and happily report our success to you. If not, well, we'll have done all we could. Thomas Longer. My lady, an unfamiliar knight enters the hall. A white-bearded old man clad in armor that's polished to a sheen and adorned with the image of Iomede's sword. Despite his age, his movements are confident, and his eyes are sharp. The knight's voice trembles ever so slightly, not because of his years, but because of his barely restrained temper. I have come to report treason. Who are you? Sir Thomas Longer, paladin by the grace of Iomade, and your loyal servant. Until recently, I was Captain Hamilton's adjutant. I am mostly involved in excuse me. I am mostly involved in staff work. Alas, I'm no longer of age to be fighting on the front lines. Ashamed that my chance to introduce myself to you has been made possible under such disgraceful circumstances. Where's Captain Harmington? I say he's already made it halfway to Nerosian. That's what I've come. Is that why he has a picture? Son of a. That's why I've come here to report, my lady. You are, of course, familiar with the Wary. There are. Son of a gun. There are a circle of screamers who have been stirring up troubles recently since the beginning of your crusade. They're politicians undermining our holy cause with their petty intrigues. How many times have you routed them? And after each time, they were back at it again. Sir Thomas shakes his fist, then gets a hold of himself and continues more calmly. I beg your pardon. I meant to tell you something that you didn't already know about them. Something I, sadly, didn't know either. Until now, the leader of the Wary this whole time, the one who incited this insubordination time and time again, it was none other than Captain Harmington. That traitor, that blockheaded fool. Since the very beginning, he thought you were unworthy to lead the crusade. You thwarted each one of his preposterous intrigues, and now he has resolved the mutiny. The captain went to Nerosian to bring back an army or supposed reinforcements. The moment you let them into the city, he'll order them to seize you. Once that's done, he'll try to take command of the crusade in your place. The nerve. If foolish arrogance could be used as firewood, this army would never have to worry about keeping itself warm in the winter again. What are you suggesting? I know that traitors must face retribution, but what if treason has not yet overwhelmed them completely? Grant the captain a chance to gather his wits. Let us hold a memorial service in honor of the fallen crusaders. Once reinforcements arrive, we invite them to join us in paying our respects to our comrades. Remembrance of the fallen is always important, but it won't be much good to us right now. Our main concern must be coming up with a way to avoid bloodshed among crusaders. We could introduce a new holiday, let's say the Day of All Good Gods? No. We'll greet the army with a feast and make the new arrivals sit at one of the tables with our veterans. Let them talk candidly, and they'll see that they're surrounded by brothers and sisters. When the captain gives his senseless order, no one will have the heart to obey. Well, turn the traitors' plan against him. Dresden will become a mousetrap. We let the traitors in, close the gates, and block them inside a confined space. Then we can demand that they turn in their ringleader. We will execute him in plain view of the troops. The good captain wants to play an intrigue. I'll show him how it's done. A couple of letters to the right people in Erosian, and he'll never leave the city. Sir Thomas, how did you learn of this treason? Remember the debacle of the Wary had when their innate mutiny? That was when I first became suspicious. All the traitors were close to the captain. A pity that I didn't report the suspicions on the spot. I didn't think it would befit an adjutant to inform on his own superior. But then I heard his speeches at the officer meeting, how he blamed you for the failed negotiations and the massacre that followed, yet he was the one who organized these talks in the first place. So he put his own accomplices in harm's way, that sneak. That's what put me on high alert. When the captain left for Nerosian to oversee the arrangements regarding your new ally support, I made my way into his quarters and searched them. The captain left in a great hurry. He didn't even check to see if the letters he'd thrown into the fireplace had burned properly. There were just some charred scraps left, but what they said was enough to figure out where he was going and what his plans were. The queen has ventured deep into the world wound. Why hasn't he followed her? We haven't heard a word from Her Majesty in a long time. Y'all can sense that even if she is alive, it's unlikely that she'll triumph. The queen must be saved, and it looks like the captain doesn't believe that you're up to the task. No, that's not right. He's convinced himself that you are intentionally delaying the expedition to let her die. Not wrong all the way. Maybe like 15% of us want her to die, as long as we can save Arabelle. He hopes that once you become disposed, he can bring all the remaining forces to her aid. What I find most tragic is that I understand the captain to some extent. Despite all his intrigue, deep down he's still a true knight. But just like any knight, he is fully devoted to his lady. Did you notice? From the very start, his loyalty was not towards you, nor the Crusader cause, but to Galfrey, to her and her alone. When she set out for Is, he desperately wanted to accompany her, but his queen gave him a different task. Harmington had to wait for Medevian reinforcements in Dresden from a secondary army, and only then could he move out in support of Galfrey. When you arrived and took command, I think it was a painful blow to him. Let's discuss it in more detail. Sela. Choosing humanity over cruelty often proves to be a better way of handling disputes and problems. The soldiers are not at fault for being led by a criminal. They don't even know what he's up to. Before he gives the order to revolt, we'll receive the army of welcomed guests. We'll seat them right next to our soldiers, let the two armies become one. We'll offer our prayers to the good gods. I'm with her except for when she gets to good gods. Then remind everyone that the spirit of the crusade is more important than our trivial quarrels. Once that happens, even if the captain is foolish enough to issue his order, no one will comply. That's your kind of plan, Sela. It hinges on an extraordinary optimism view on human nature. I, for one, believe that no matter what, the captain will certainly be foolish enough to give the order, and his troops will be foolish enough to carry it out. So what do you think, Darren? I have plenty of powerful acquaintances in Erosian. Some of them owe me favors, and I can offer a lot to others. An army captain is not that big a fish. A letter or two, and he'll vanish like he never existed in the first place. As for the nobles that will help us, we'll have a nice shared secret, and secrets in common bring people together. Having friends in high places that are bound by a spirit, that are bound by split blood, will open for new possibilities for us. I believe that you and your cronies are unscrupulous enough to murder a captain of the crusade. What I find harder to believe is that you'll be able to put it off in Erosian, the heart of Mendev, without getting caught red-handed. And even if you do somehow get away with it, the Crusaders' command doesn't stoop to convert assassinations. Regil, the army doesn't know it's following a traitor. It wants to order them to arrest the commander, but we'll be one step ahead. We let the troops into Dresden, surround them. They promise to spare their lives if they turn in permanent, but then they'll be traitors all the same. Huh. Then we can tell the warriors what sort of crimes they were almost drawn into right before we execute our conspirator in public. They'll be grateful to you for sparing them from unknowingly being complicit in treason. Lessons like these, once you pay for not Lessons like these ones, you pay for not with time or gold, but with blood. These lessons are invaluable both to soldiers and officers. Risky. What if he orders his troops to attack first? What if the troops listen to him? There will be a slaughter. No, we need to defuse this situation carefully without resorting to direct confrontation. So, Sir Thomas, greet the advancing army with a more Greet the advancing army with the morning bells tolled. We will step out towards them and invite them to join us in prayer for all who have fallen in battle during this war. Captain Harmon's plan is foolish, but he is a man of honor. We'll help him come to his senses and think better of issuing a treasonous order. The traitor is positive he's in the right. As soon as you take one step towards him, he'll command his forces to draw their weapons. Your plan amounts to surrender. Thank you. Everything's clear. We're not doing silos at all. Peace of the Sacred Host. All generals +1 level to the Heavenly Ward feat. Huh. 9 levels. Oh, infirmary. Nope. Darren. Dark Bonds Decree. Mighty Servitude. Oh, that's not bad. We'll probably do Sir Thomas. But Regil, your stuff is kind of thinking about it. Military exercise decree. Oh, come on. That's so freaking cool. 50,000 experience points like that. Tactical superiority. Oh, level 20. I don't think anyone's gonna really get at level 20. Sir Thomas. Please, great commemoration. A random Allied Crusader army. Ugh. It's recruited at the commander's headquarters. That's annoying. Regil one is so much better. But son of a gun, Sir Thomas. Let's hope this will awaken the captain's dormant conscience. I wouldn't dare hold out hope that sorry. I would I wouldn't dare hold out hope that it'll wake his common sense. Okay. Let's look at it. Alright. Decrees. More rank ups. Economy, army. Decree. Azados. 10 of 14. Selling excess. Trophies. Goods. Provisions. Force. Beast. Nope. What are we looking like? Leadership. Leadership is full. Oh, that's great. Now we just have to worry about military because logistics is going to get there. When we get, well, that's just buildings. I think we have 4, maybe. 1, 2, no. Maybe we have enough. 100%. All right. So sheer. That's not you. Nope. Nope. Huh. Do we want to do the other bottles? Yeah, because leadership is full, so might as well. Issue. Okay. Do we have a... Do we have another storyteller's note? I don't remember. This. Oh, the perfume. I don't remember if we've rested or not. In game. Inventory. Mighty Boar. Purpose of a boar tusk. Listens to strength. Let's see. Why is this myth not here? Did he die or something? Or maybe it's because land left at that point. At one point. Where is Rachel? Actually, you. Because one there was a... Maybe not. Noise. You can't use it. Huh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Got some stuff we can sell. Let's rest first.
Always watch your back.
And Change. Speed. What is happening here? There we go. Weird. Powered kill, maybe. Um, Sunburst. So you're proud of your rep, but what if you're dying and the only way to save yourself is to ruin your reputation? What would you do? Let myself die, or live hating myself for my cowardice? That's a difficult choice, but for me the answer is obvious. I would choose my self-respect. Okay. Leave to the streets. I don't think we have any more elbow notes. Well, let's see. Storyteller. Oh, the mass of nothing. See if you can find anything about the mass. I see darkness, endless, total, and empty. I don't know what it is. I can't make it out. A flash? A flow of power. The birth of something I cannot fathom. I hear a wild roar rising from the depths of emptiness, resonating with flashes of life. If I had ears, I'd be deaf. If I had eyes, they would burn. But I'm just a grain of sand in the middle of nothing, with no will, no goal, no name. He gulps and takes his hands off the mat. I do not understand exactly what it is I saw, and I do not want to. Not all riddles need to be solved. Some you just accept. Okay, pass. Nope. Nope. Okay. There's Linda. Aren't you worried we might become the new fellow of the crusade? Honestly, not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. We're dying out here, and they're deliberating over whether or not they should spare another 100 enchanted swords. Like there's anything more important than the war. I get it, there are procedures, laws, but our people are spreading their guts all over the ground for the good of all of the Galarian. And you can go ahead and call me a free-thinking rebel, but the queen really ought to keep her aristocrat retinue in check. The nation has been at war for a century, and they're living it up like it's peacetime. Banquets and dances? We're dying without potions worth 100 gold apiece, while they're shelling out thousands for their dusty wine bottles. I wish we could give them a good shakedown. I agree. Gorgeous. Okay. Sure. those Delphinian ones. Cloth ball. That's cool. Next. And this is a 5. Four, 6. Perfection. It's 4. It's Yo. Since we've done this, I want to see if we can go back in that store. Wrong way. Let's see. That's in. There we go. Nope. Nothing.
Careful now.
Where is... Oh. Oh, there he is. Nope. Thomas. Go to Sela. Did we talk to her after the call stuff?
Stay on your toes.
I don't remember. No, there's...
That's easy.
There we go. How do you feel now after the whole story with the stolen souls, Sunhammer, and the League of the Inspiring Cart? I feel a burning desire to kick the last demons back to the abyss. Sleep for a week, then celebrate. Sela gives you a broad smile, then she says more seriously, I'm glad it's all over now and that it ended the way it did. A huge burden has been lifted from my shoulder. Okay. Where is he in the barracks?
Precisely.
Yes. Commander, my regards. That's fine. We only have 2 more things. Two more places on the map. But that's Alright, area. Do I want Woodruff or do I want to swap Woodruff out with huh? You know what? He's the only other one who can do spells, scrolls. When we rest. I was supposed to get stuff for I was supposed to get ingredients. Too late. Oh wow. Swap. Where is the one I was? You're still at 0. That's annoying. So share. Where is? You're so far. Embers. There we go. Breakfast. Everything up here is done. I was sending you downwards. Huh? Interesting. 10. Oh, wow. Need to deal with 11. You or you? Let's see. Let's deal with you. Oh, not bad, not bad. Nice. Oh, I'll take that back. Should it hold, but it's too late. 9, 3. This is gonna one kill somebody. Alright. Go here. You go for this one. There we go. Not bad. Dispel what? Ice, unholy, unholy. Can we dispel? We did. Now dispel it. Please take them out. Perfect. Now you can actually use your bow. Finish 'em off. Oh, can we take guns off? I don't think we can. Let's heal. No. Defend. No, let's wait. Oh, defend. That should make go down. Heal. Huh. Not bad. Defend. Oh, there he goes. You could have dispelled them out. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. And this is what it does. Wait. Perfect. Hold. Oh, we got this. Not bad. Come on. Got it back. One of the Lafeshnees, killed by the Crusaders, was clutching a huge blood-stained bag in his arms. Inside, the soldiers discovered lots of weird trinkets, broken artifacts, relics that had lost their power, and other such oddities. It seems like this demon took joy in collecting broken magical things. Voice of the Cursed Bard. Priest of Shaylin only spoke the name of Frances, the Cursed Bard, in terrified whispers. There was a day when he was one of them, and his fame resounded from Pharicia to Andoran. He traveled the world with a song and a smile, and a lovely wife at his side. He dreamt of creating the song of all, and spent years gathering sounds and notes for a melody that would encompass the entire creation in supreme harmony. The laughter of a child and a confession of love, the triumphant cry and the gentle lullaby, all became source for his inspiration. The journey brought the husband and wife to Dresden, where the great bard sang for the soldiers to inspire them before the battle. But one night, darkness descended upon Frances. "You are gathering only the notes of joy, bard," it whispered mockingly. But there are so many other sounds you have never heard before, it murmured. "Pay me with the blood of your love, and I will reveal them to you." Frances attempted to resist Nauticulus' seductive voice, but to no avail. By dawn, his hands reached from the knife on his own accord. He walked through the city streets covered in his wife's blood, singing a song with a happy smile on his face, and nobody dared to stop him. So terrifying and powerful was his voice. The call brought Frances to Illusionary, where he kept gathering the notes to compose the Song of All. The cries of a mother whose children were butchered in front of her, the moans of a warrior whose hands were being chopped off, the wailing of lovers who would never see each other again. His cruelty astonished even demons. He murdered and tortured women and men, but the smile never left his face. Years went by, and the Song of All was almost complete. The cursed bard was lacking one final chord. He came to the flesh markets and walked among slaves, treating them to sweet wine and even sweeter songs. The thralls watched him with hope and timid smiles. They gratefully accepted the cup he offered, but wine's tangy aftertaste quickly gave way to searing pain. The bard's wine casket was full of poison that liquefied innards, and the moans of the dying joined Frances' song as its final note. The cursed bard drank the bitter dregs himself. He sang as he lay dying and was happy. The demons listened to his performance with bated breath. It was the song of all wicked, a hymn to the darkest night where the cursed fire bright. When Frances fell silent, his body was reduced to rancid ooze. The poison spared only the bard's vocal cords, where the demons preserved as a which the demons preserved as a grisly relic. They became a memento of the most frightful, the most remorseful song all Alicia ever heard. Now Tika is something else. It's freaking cool, but come on. Oh, you leveled my guy. Oh, perfect. 13 and 14. Haste prayer call. Haste. Arcane prayer. Divine. Call. Divine. You have siege, but I still have never used this. Haste. I feel like that's more his call. Alright. Not bad. Let's travel, because we're traveling. We need to pass days up. Actually, can we look this up now? Oh, it's not a rep. Huh. Okay. Maybe we need to pass up a day or something. Oh, interesting. Go down. That's annoying. Bullshit. That's it for you, numbers. Oh, you can make it. Oh, crap. The Relics 3. Voice of the Cursed Bard. Wicked Dope. Branch of the Last Ash. Great Commemoration. Oh, yeah. Sure. You have one more day for that. Relics. Can do some work. Wicked Dope. First Bard. Let's finish the branch. Exit. Go back. cleansing. You got this. No, we're pursuing. We're not letting any of them flee. They wouldn't let us flee. That's annoying. Go. And oh, I hate that. Three. Two. Defend. Wait. Take the 8 off. Down. Not bad. I want to see. What did it do? Slow. Not bad. Okay. Not bad. The 6-ish knights are done. Or are back. It's not bad. This is level 10 though. Where is... No. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Why do I feel like I was bringing him to you? Because I was. There we go. You are going... You go down here. Good enough. Let's continue. Traveling merchant. Salesman. What do you sell? Hunters. Next you can do protection. Show me your wares. The dart is cool though. I do need another bow for Rochelet. Killing pace. And it's a speed. At half its ranking mobility. Oh, that's not bad. Nope. Vengeance? Elder Beast. What's the vengeance spell? Oh, Winds of Vengeance. It's not bad actually. And it's light. Yeah. Originally. Is this really it is a composite. Son of a gun. Or 32, 32. One extra, 116, 23. Not bad. And then um 34. Oh, I hate it. That's annoying. Fine. How much would he take it back? Really? That's annoying. Let's go.
Always watch your back.
Huh. Please be soul share. It is perfect. Let's go. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Oh. And again. There we go. 45. Oh, that's so. Zombies have some time before we get to them. Or before they get to us. Oh, might as well then. Billy scores, saving throws. Oh, you actually, oh, God, you have really good attacks. Onslaught. Ugh. Here, let's go to fly. 4, 2, oh, shit, zombies. Or the 10. You have to chance it. Protection. Okay, under 100. Hi. Next. Come on. Last one. At least I think this is the last. Alright, we're pushing it now. Protection. Okay. Heal. Huh. Yep, that was it. Oh, but you still have a really good amount. Finish him. That's annoying. Oh, you can finish him. Perfect. Getting away. This may do it. And it does not. Oh, that's not bad. Perfect. So shit. You leveled. Recommendation, inspiration. Not a student. Farmer. I feel like you are a zealous student. Continue. When the sun haven't been there in a while. Secrets. Final bell. I'll have to go here for the laughing. That's okay. Travel. There we go. Rest. Swap this out. Prison. Yep. Oh. Wish we had the option for our favorite speed. Begin.
Just looking at you pains me, Ember. Why don't I do something about your appearance? What do you say to a bath, some new clothes, and a comb for that hair?
Thank you, but I like the way I look. Why don't I do something to your appearance? How about I use soot to blacken your hair.
Oh wow.
It'll be great.
Darren would not like that. Taylor barely made that. Number 4, number 6. There's those autos. Savage Dragons. Decree. Oh yeah, we need that. Issue. Oh yeah. 2. Money. Cleansing Embers. Tyrant's Keep. Tyrant's Keep should be here. That's fine. And you, I need someone to. What does the? I want to send you here. Oh, I was sending you down here, wasn't I? It's fine. Second chance. Save. Yeah, I need this to go to Laughing Cave. Oh boy. Do you even... Where's the sleep one? I don't see it at all. Oh, we tried this one. We're gonna defend. You're gonna move here. You're gonna move here. Defend. Okay. Defend. Now if we do seasons. End of the round. Hope this does that. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. Not bad. Dead. Bend. Not bad, not bad. one of them gone. There we go. That's one. One is on. Defend. Oh, that's a no. Oh. Wow. 7. Please do the 80. Oh, I hate that we can't bring it up. 27. 7. Oh, 6. 2. 2. This isn't good. Oh, that's annoying. Defend. Look at that. Defend. Life. Wow. Come on. You still can attack? Defend. It's so many from them. Defend. That's a flight. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I think that's it. I think that is it. Yeah, I don't think we can come back. Let's try to redo it. Okay. That's not gonna work. They're flying. Let's hold one. Let's see. Next, now I'm gonna be too close. Go back a little. Oh wait, did it not get out? Well, none of them are in the 60s, in the 700s now, which is great. Alright, let's do a defend. Yep. You can heal. We need the hedge knight. Next, boulder. 30. Well, there's something. I need you. You need, okay, what was that? 120, 120. That's freaking annoying. Spend 93. Oh, marks gonna go. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah. No way. One more time. Okay. Huh. No. Go right into this. I need. Okay. Let's do a spin. Another spin. A spin. Okay. Spin. I'm gonna regret this, but it's fine. Build them all. Bend. Bend. Let's wait. Heal. 924. One. Excuse me. Hold. Will it? I don't know if that actually. I don't think that works on them. almost. Defend. Come on. Not bad. That's good. Oh, there it goes. Okay, what just happened? Oh, wait, what am I doing? No, I'm not trying to auto battle. How annoying. I don't think we can come back. And just take one off. Son of a gun. Okay, go back to the quick save. Wait, what was the quick save? Did I not save after that? No, when did they come? Huh. Okay. On. This is already blocked. And take it off. There we go. Take them out. Here. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Oh, I want to do 2. There we go. That's interesting. We do have this back. I think I want this one though. 1 day left. Breakers.